माधवी बुच एक प्रोफेशनल करियर वुमन है। पहले आईसीआईसीआई में थी, मैक्स में थी, बड़ा नाम है। फिर उनको ये सरकार 2017 में सेबी की होल टाइम मेंबर की हैसियत से लाई और उसके बाद 2022 में इनको चेयरपर्सन बनाया। सेबी में ये प्राइवेट सेक्टर की पहली चेयरपर्सन। उससे पहले हमेशा सरकार के ही लोग आते थे। हिंडनबर्ग रिपोर्ट्स के बाद हमने देखा कि कैसे ये गौतम अदानी की मदद करती हुई पाई गई, तो इंटरेस्ट हुआ। फिर इसमें कुछ साथी हैं, कुछ अननोन सोर्सेज हैं जिनके हमने कोड नेम्स भी रखे हुए हैं। उनमें से एक है जिनका कोड नेम मैवरिक है। तो वो मैवरिक इसलिए कहलाया जाता है कि वो जितना उसके पास होता है वो उड़ेल देता है। हाँ जी, बोलिए। व्हाट वाज दैट कंपनी व्हिच यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट, जो कल आपने मुझे मैसेज भेजा? जाकेसा। हाँ, ओके। सो माय पॉइंट नंबर 1 इज स्टार्टअप फंड गिव्स मनी। बीजेपी गवर्नमेंट का स्टार्टअप फंड गिव्स मनी टू क्रेडिबल। माधवी बुच इज अ फाउंडिंग मेंबर ऑफ क्रेडिबल। पैराडाइज पेपर्स में जिसका नाम आता है जाकेसा, that Jakesa is promoting Credible. Point number 4, Madhavi ji's shares go up by 226 times. RG had questioned the government in the parliament on the deployment of fund on Startup India initiative. Okay, so what you're trying to say is that Credible's name figures in the response which the government gave to RG in the parliament. Right, I understood. Okay. Now what is the scandalous point number 5? So what you are trying to say is this is a bigger scandal than Madhavi, yaar. क्या बात कर रहे हो तुम? Right, so that's a scandal you mean. I'll call you in case I get stuck anywhere, huh? Okay, thanks. We should have a question mark somewhere.
अभी के लिए
यहाँ लगाओ, नीचे, इतना ऊपर नहीं हो। Actually it's here, because ऊपर की जगह अभी बहुत बड़े बड़े प्लेयर्स के लिए रखो। Multiplied by 4, 40 crore people of this country, which is a sizable number, get directly affected by the stock market. And if the stock market's regulator, which is SEBI, is completely compromised in the hands of 1 or 2 or 3 big corporates, then obviously their money is not safe. So she, as a regulator, will only safeguard the interests of these 2-3 corporates and not the overall market. Remember the Harshad Mehta scam, 1992.
We've done ICICI, we've done Wockhardt, we've done Agora, we've done foreign assets, we've done listed securities. Now what we are left with is whole-time member. The scams relating to him, there are 2 at least, or maybe more, but 2 we have, right?
So Chinese, we've covered Chinese in the listed securities. And
what mischief are you guys up to?
How are you?
Hello. What's going on?
Sir, this is my research team.
Hi guys.
So we are taking the next step on the Madhavi Buch episode. We've done 4 or 5 episodes, as you know. So now we have some more findings on SEBI. Now that the elections are over, we're thinking of the next press conference on Madhavi Buch and the SEBI saga, as we call it.
There are thousands of people who would be really interested in this stuff. There are thousands of people who, seeing this stuff, would say, you really want to help, fight corruption in India. They're young people like you. So can we show them actually what's going on?
10 crore people who invest in stock markets, sir. Their money and their future is involved. That's at stake.
And they're all going to get hurt.
Now we tried to find out, why is Madhavi helping Adani? So if she is so compromised, like all these papers that you see here are different cases of her, which show that how she is so thoroughly compromised. कोई हैरानी नहीं होगी जब आप ये कागज देखेंगे कि क्यों सुप्रीम कोर्ट के वहां सेबी ने कुछ नहीं बताया अदानी जी पर, और लगभग क्लीन चिट ही दे दी।
Now what we've got to do is, we've got to show the people more granularity about that idea कि भैया ये भी है, ये है, और ये सब बिना मतलब प्रधानमंत्री जी के या बिना सरकार के किया नहीं जा सकता। our communication is almost unidimensional. You have enough paperwork here to bring down the government. Question is, the media is not going to play it. So can we change that game?
Yeah,
I don't
see
know.
what you're saying. And it's not our job to do investigative journalism. You see, but
You're doing the media's job.
I need to have a word with you also because
Okay.
continuing with what
Thank
you
you.
said.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sir, unfortunately, we have been raising explosive issues one after the other, but nothing seems to click, nothing gets covered the way it should get covered. I mean, a silly little BJP worker says something and there are debates on it. And we raise such important issues, no debates, no traction, just one perfunctory coverage and that's it. Unless Rahul Gandhi takes up an issue, the issue doesn't click with debates in the evening, with coverage on television, with traffic on social media.
But then I can't,
हम लोग
I can't
मर
be the
जाते हैं
only-
सर मेहनत कर
but
करके.
I can't be the only guy taking up issues.
Well, I'm not saying, but
So how does one bypass?
sir,
How does one-
I don't know.
Why do you think that's the case? Why do you think?
Because sir, there
Because
is
you're
pressure.
you're giving good information, right? That information is valuable. So people should say, that's interesting.
Sir,
Why?
they can afford to ignore us because they are asked by the state to ignore us. They can't afford to ignore Rahul Gandhi.
If we're trying to make something transparent, make the entire communication transparent.
That's a
Think
very
about it like
scary idea, but a great idea. I mean,
Think about it like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's scary. Believe me.
Scary, obviously, because it's tricky. You don't know what
Yeah.
you might say, what you might not say. But I think we are entering a world where this is now limited, right?
Yeah, and
so we
because-
have to do it in such a way where this limitation is fixed. And let's start small.
Let's start small. I have no problem in starting.